With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hot.
Is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option. And he'll get this one to about the 39 here. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Washington's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Done.
Off the option, here's ETN. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Cody Barton there to bring him down. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s purple people eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Heavy. Hey, Ginger.
On 3rd down, here's ETN. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And this one is right through. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never get those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we get over the field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there. Help them relax a little bit.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Ward. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. Sly able to put this one through. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of the... He's got it at the 15! Touchdown, Jaguars! Brian Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. To try here for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And the Titans, 1st down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. Makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Ready? Ready?
Throwing now, Ward. Jaguar pressure on Jaguar sack. Joshua Hines Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Throwing is Ward. It's complete to DK. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35.
22 yards. And the Titans first down.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Now Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete to Jim Deacon. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 60 by.
Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Titans.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll get that underneath ETN. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Amorican. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They go play action with Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
36-yard line.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Going quickly here to Thomas. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back to the end zone. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 43. On the handoff, Edwards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here now, second and 4.
Come on, come on. 6 the Eagles, 6.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This second and 4. Looking to throw. More. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Edwards now on first and 10. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to Wicks. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
And it'll be intercepted. And now look at him go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Open man down the field. That's Iomater. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Ward. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a... And now it's blocked. And the Titans pick it up. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was stacked down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Ward. He's got it in wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And the throw in the catch was just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he stopped immediately there. Yasir Abdullah making the stop. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get good.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Edwards. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. Here's second and 10.
Here we go.
18-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jags are going to get the football back at their own 17. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
On the red. John, it's on his hunt.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards for number 11. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
From the 38 now, here's a second down and 6. Running out of the gun with ETN. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. How about the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun again to Pollard. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard after the 45.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
Well, that was the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky. That play only picked up 5 yards.
Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
70,
First down. A gain of 15. And the Titans first down.
They run with Edwards. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. From the 21, here's second down at 7. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On the set.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Iomanner, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
17.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
At their 48-yard
Now a
line.
2nd and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give, it's ETN off the option. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Red on red.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, it's on hot.
in still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son, son.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree.